And then if you notice that too much time has passed, and you want to help him along, kind of like guide him or hint at it, this next time that you're going to do it once you free him. So again, just ignore him right now. But I would give him that. Do it as though he was going to go and touch your hand with his nose without a treat being there. Because again, I don't want him to start to just think that I should only listen to mom when there's food in my hand.
Okay.
So it's fine to help him along with a treat.
Like when I moved it, but just not have anything in my hand.
Yeah, and or you can do it like 1, 2, at most 3 times, moving him with a cookie in your hand.
Okay.
I would give him a treat right now since he's being since he moved away. That's fine.
Frankie.
So once he once he comes back to you, wait for him to move. As you see, like he almost even looked at that. I know I talk too much. Now, I would give him the treat. Yeah, there you go, smart boy. So I'll give him a couple of treats for that. That was brilliant. So when you see that, like, without any hints, without any guidance, without you even nudging your head or anything, which you weren't nudging your head or anything like that, and yeah, like that treat is for him just being on the bed and not barking or going over to you and jumping.
Okay.
You know, reinforce these good moments and like perfect. So with his food, you can do the same thing. So this time, release him with this one. So tell us.
Frankie, free.
Yeah, there you go. So wait him out now. See what he does. Since he's working it out in his head. Does sitting in front of you work? Does letting you know I'm here work? No, like so. Yeah, just look at the bed. Wait him out. He's got to just go through his Rolodex of things that work that don't. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of I don't want to do this. No, but he got it. So I'd give him more and more. Oh, the bar is open right now, and he did such a brilliant job with a little bit of comedy included. So let's give him 2 more treats. It's like this is like when he gets that bonus, like when he did a good job without any like help. So this next treat, tell him he's. So this time I want you to say free and then move your hand to toss the cookie. So but
Frankie, free.
There you go. Yeah, and you can like we're still training. Even when you're taking things out, it's just like if you were eating right now. He's still there, but almost.
I'm trying to move fast.
Yeah, no. But yeah, just wait him out. He needs to completely understand that it's like it's not good enough for just his rump to be on there. Because if you reinforce that becomes part of his history of this was good enough. There we go.
Good boy.
He's figuring it out, and like that little bark. Right. I would take it.
Right.
But over time, I would stop reinforcing it. But right now, like the biggest emphasis is that he went onto the bed himself.
Right.
He gets it. So if he releases himself, like if he were to get up and walk like what are you reading my mind? Just ignore it. Like the bar closes the moment. Now it's open again.
Yeah.
The bar closes the moment you leave the bedding.
Yeah.
The bar opens the moment that you touch the bedding again, and then we start to raise our criteria that it's not just touching and being on top of it, but it's a sit, and then we raise the criteria to a down. But he's surpassed that sit, and he went straight into the down.
Right.
So this is what I mean, that you are going to be working at his pace.
Okay.
So sometimes if it's moving slowly, it's moving slowly. We just have to then think about, rather than going from step 2 to 3, since that's too difficult for him, let's break it down to 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. So, if that bedding right there was too difficult for him to understand, just ignore it. Since, we got the laying on the bed thing, but we don't want any of that either. And he's just, so that one time he did it, he's like, oh, do you want me to play with it?
Right.
So this is kind of like when we're molding him or shaping him to do a behavior, they still remembered like little things that they did, and we're like, you did that once 5,000 years ago.
Totally.
So I'd give him a treat for that, just because he was quiet and he didn't interact with the bedding. He just sat there, and we constantly keep molding him towards, you know, the goal of what we want. So, the barking, that doesn't do it. I want you to, like, think about that counter inside your head going. You want quiet and you want just calmness. You want to... This is not a trick that we're trying to reinforce. This is a state of mind. On the bed, you can have a drink. You got nothing from me. You're just cute. We'll take a little break. You can go have a drink. Or actually, let's see. What do you got to do? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So you relax your criteria. You weren't looking for that down, but you are... Yeah, perfect. There he goes. But you did start the reinforcement process the moment that he went onto the bed and was quiet. So that's great.